Time to start off the week on our devices, making sure we're doing the best we can with them, getting set up for all the stuff we need to. It's time for some more No Sweat Tech. We do that with Verena Franz from Grand Aids. And Verena, something that very much is something that if we're not on it by now, we really probably need to think about getting ourselves there. And that is the world of online banking. And I get that for some folks it can be still a whole brave new world out there.
Yeah, that's right. The reason why I'm going back to this topic to finish it off is that it's what I work most with at the moment, because so many branches are closing and people are forced. It's no longer a choice. So many people are forced to use online banking. So I just want to take a few myths out and give a bit of guidance on how to set it up. All
right. So if you've never done this before, you're thinking, well, what do I need to do? What are some of the things that you will need to get yourself an account created?
That's right. So the most easy way to do this is on your computer, on your bank's website. So you literally open their website and there should be a prompt about go to online banking, and it will either ask you to log in or set up an account.
There definitely will be a prompt or two, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. And so sometimes you get like a code in the mail before to set it up with some banks. So you might have to organize it and wait a few days to get that. Others just do it all online. And so when you activate your account, you will have to fill in information. First of all, like your name, your address. You should have your passport or your driver's license handy, maybe your Medicare card for if they need a certain amount of points for identification, that it's really you, your phone number and email address. And that's to set up two-factor authentication as well, which I really do recommend. So what that means is that if you log in with a username and a password, that is a single-factor authentication. And then when they also send you a text message with a one-time password, that would be a two-factor authentication, which makes it a lot safer, guaranteeing it's really you sitting in front of your computer that also holds your phone.
All right. So, of course, we get to the magic P word. In fact, there's two of them, passwords and PIN numbers this time around.
That's right. Yeah. So with online banking, you often have like a password to log into your account, but you also have a PIN code to authorize transactions and things like that. Different apps work differently, but generally you will have a password and a PIN code. Please make them unique. Don't use these for any of your other things. Don't use the password you use for your email in your banking. Make sure you don't keep them written down in your wallet or anywhere close to your card. Please, please, please do not put the PIN or the password onto your card. Some people used to do that. And definitely not if your wallet gets lost and that info is on there.
Oh, yeah, you're gone. That was the thing, wasn't it? Oh, hang on. I've just got my PIN number. I've actually written that into onto the card and then wonder why when my card goes, all of my money's disappeared 5 seconds later.
You can use safe like password managers if you're really bad with remembering things, or if you have a very safe spot in your house to put your passwords. That's maybe where you could leave it. We recommend the online version, and that you maybe can unlock with your thumbprint or something like that.
Yeah, I like the face
recognition.
I love the facial recognition. The problem is though, and is at 2:00 in the morning when you're still on your phone, which you should not be, but let's be honest, we are. Yeah. And then just log into something, and the phone says I don't recognise this face. At 2 in the morning. I wonder if, though, that because we're always told don't use obvious PIN numbers for anything, I wonder if the fact that nobody uses maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe that would actually in turn become the safest PIN number.
Definitely not. No, it's the first thing that is tried by all these computers. Do not use it.
The other good thing is, though, once you've got yourself set up with an account, though, I mean, with your online banking, everything is really there for you. All of your money, all of your financial information that you've got with the bank or building society. So it's sort of all housed on your computer or in your phone.
It is so convenient, and I think it actually makes you more in control of your money, because you instantly can see what is your account. Sorry, what's it called?
Or your balance, your account.
Balance. That's right. I couldn't think of
how much money. Well, we've all got less money these days, so maybe your account's zero.
That's
maybe
true. You see all the transactions basically in real time. If you just went shopping, you can see how much you have left. You can transfer money, pay your bills. You don't have to walk to the bank. You don't have to fill in paper stuff. Once you've set up, a recipient. You can just send money to them again. You can set up automatic payments. I do that for my rent, for example.
The other thing too is the banks have all become a lot quicker in sending money. So I mean, say if let's say you're out for dinner and let's say Verena has paid for everybody. but then we have to send her, you know, oh, here's my $20, here's someone else's. You log into your internet banking, send it, and in most cases now you'll get it like within a few seconds.
Yeah, and there's a little tip there. Set up Pay ID, which connects your bank account details to your phone number, and then people can just type in your phone number and it brings up your info. You don't even have to share your bank account details, and then that way they can send it really easy. Pay ID, very, very convenient.
The other thing too is a lot of folks who are always hesitant, particularly in the earlier days, Verena, of your online banking, because of the, at least in their minds anyway, the perceived lack of safety. A lot of the safety features are really built in these days.
Yeah, it's really great. Actually, your banks have like a limit to how much can be transferred every day, which you can change that limit if you really need to, but it's to keep you safe from like unusual transactions. It will stop overseas withdrawals if you didn't tell them that you are overseas, and like any weird online shop charges or anything like that are from overseas. It really safeguards you in case your details are stolen.
All right, so there's some hints and tips there for online banking. Last up, though, Verena, before we let you go, Microsoft have done a bit of an update on PCs very recently. This is there's 38 patches they've put in?
Yeah, that's about right. There's been 38 security patches for Microsoft Windows 10 and 11 that have been published last week. And I urge you, if you don't have automatic updates on Windows, please go in and update now. It will make your computer so much safer from literally people being able to take over and run the system. So go into your settings, go to Windows Update or Update and Security, and go to Windows Update and run that update, please.
All right, sounds pretty good. Verena, we covered a lot today. We'll let you get back out into the, almost cold. Thank you, as always, for your time today. Verena Franz with a little No Sweat Tech. Online banking, the order of the day for us today at 2NURFM 103.7.
A broadcast service of the University of Newcastle.